What's up, my YouTube page? Today is, uh, God, this thing. Oh, you know what? It's before the 4th of July, so it's July 3rd, 2025. It's 11:44 at night. And, I'm, just wanting to make this video talking about this story right here, real quick, because it's, recent. It just was posted on the 1st of July, a couple days ago, by this social networking site called Blog del Narco Mexico, which posts basically a lot of the crime and violence that happens in Mexico, and with sometimes graphic pictures that they show, whatever X allows, I guess. um but yeah, this one is, apparently there's 383 bodies that were found in a city called Juarez, which is at the border of El Paso, I believe. Um, and families, it just says families paid the funeral homes to cremate the remains of their loved ones. Um, and they have two people apparently that are detained as suspects. I'm assuming, but I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because it's just, it baffles me that people are so, you know proud to be from Mexico, and here in my country waving the fucking Mexican flag, and being so offended, that we're sending them back to this country, that they're saying they love so much. and and yet they can't even bother to even address this huge fucking problem in their country, which is the hundreds of thousands, at this point it's probably millions over the generations that have gone on with this stuff happening, that have disappeared and that have been killed. And these are innocent people. Like, these are not people that are involved in it. They're people, they kidnap innocent people, citizens just wanting to make an honest living, that they're trying to extort, young people that they're trying to force into their criminal organizations. Whoever they feel is trying to cross them in any way, if even if it's an activist just trying to work for peace. Anybody, any innocent person, they'll go after if it's in their agenda to do so. And and it's to the degree where they can take so many people, that 380, I don't even know if they finished finding them all, because from what I had read earlier, they hadn't finished counting everything, so I don't know exactly how they were found or what. But yeah, I it's just very upsetting to me when I see this kind of stuff, and I'm thinking about all these protesters here that have been in the streets of my country waving this fucking flag, like if they're gonna bring that energy here, and seeing like the ramifications of what happened in their country from them, being the degenerate douchebags that they are, not contributing to society, just leeching off of it, and running away when things get too rough. um yeah, it's very upsetting. And I'm just glad, that nobody like that in Laredo, in this city here, is like the protesters in California. Because if I was in my hometown right now in California, I would be arrested from fighting so many people already, and getting into so many altercations because of how pissed off they fucking make me. And they think their energy, their upsetness is anything, great, and they have no fucking clue. Like, they have no fucking clue, like how crazy and upset I can get. And man, like, this really boils my fucking blood. Like you don't understand how much this upsets me. Um, because this is honestly, this whole reality right here is the big reason of why I've changed my whole life direction. Why I decided to go to go a different route, and not chase my selfish dream, but try and change the world in any way I can. I saw, that there's these criminal entities, these criminal organizations that have influenced, our neighboring country to the degree that it's seeping over into our country, into our organizations at a level where it was becoming noticeable in a local, degree, but not really in a national degree where we all like really knew it was a problem as a nation. Um and I wanted to bring, awareness to it and stuff, and fight it in my own way. And that's what I started doing, and that's why I came back here to Laredo, so I could be, a part of that effort, be closer to my immediate family, and be part of that effort here to do something to change this energy of criminal entities that think that they can go around taking 13-year-old little girls and dismembering them, and thinking that they're gonna get away with that, like if it's something that's they're not gonna be held accountable for. This was in San Quentin. uh I don't know where that is exactly in Mexico, but yeah, this 13-year-old girl was found dismembered. I think they found or they got two suspects also already. So I mean, the good thing is that at least Mexico's starting to go after these fucking pieces of shit a lot more quickly than they used to. Or they are, actually starting to, because before they wouldn't even do it at all. So I mean, I give a lot of credit to our president Donald Trump for doing that, for putting the pressure in on their country on a national level, to where it's starting to trickle down to the local communities where they feel more comfortable in going after these guys, because the federal government's all actually backing them now and sending in troops to support them. Um, so yeah, thank you, Trump, for that. But yeah, at least it's happening now. So I mean, I'm happy to see that they're actually fighting back now, because before, man, in like 2005, 2010 area, it was so bad, like, it was just a normal thing, and people didn't talk about it. People didn't like to talk about it because they were scared that somebody, even here in Laredo, like there's a lot of people here in Laredo that knew the Zetas and the gangs over there in Mexico. Like they they had connections in that sense, and talking about this kind of stuff would scare them, to think like they might say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and then their name gets, tossed out there. And we were actually threatened too, like by criminal entities, when we were doing like activism stuff in back in 2013 or 2012, I think, when I was doing it the first time. Oh no, it was like 2011, yeah. But yeah, it's horrible. This is um 20 men that were are executed from another rival cartel. These are the, I'm gonna have to blank these out because I don't want to get in trouble for this, but or copyrighted, or not copyrighted, flagged. So I'll just post it, and if it gets flagged, I'll just edit it. But yeah, they were found decapitated, and well, four of them were. The others were just found dead in a vehicle. Um, but apparently they were a bunch of young men, so they were probably, who knows if they were forced into it as well. Um, and these were apparently, uh, part of the Chapo's Sons cartel. Um, so it was probably the Mayo son, that I think it was Mayo's son that Miles Cartel La Maíza, or that's what they call him. Stupid ass fucking names. Who did this or who had this done, and he is the one that has more connects with the Mexican government because Miles the one that the politicians are all worried about over there that we have now because he's the one that knows more of who's corrupt and who's been getting paid what. So that's why they were so interested in wanting to know why he was brought over here. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna end this video now. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because it's the kind of stuff that I stay up at night thinking about.